know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, a quick defender like White, who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
Milwaukee in the lead. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Porzingis inside. A rebound by the Bucks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 2. And it's White missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Lopez. The rebound by Jason Tatum. It's White on the wing. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he makes the first. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Here's Porzingis. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Lopez outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Outside Tatum. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Outside Portis. Nice D from Porzingis. So it's Boston now. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Portis. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Prince outside. Over in the corner, Portis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Pass to Prince. The layup off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Brown wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing. It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Portis. It's Trent on the wing. The three-pointer is right on target.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Tatum, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Portis for 3. Here's Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Left side, Brown. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Antetokounmpo inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution. Kyle Kuzma. Damian Lillard.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Prince. And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Celtics trail by 9. Holiday with the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-6 run. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Yep, that one goes. Kuzma's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
They get it again, and it's White missing. 1:56 left from the first half of basketball. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 points.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
For the Celtics, number 11.
Milwaukee leading by 11. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
To the paint. Moves back up. Rebound by the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
44 seconds left now here in the second. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Anytime they want, 24/7, give the ball to Holiday and just let him make a play.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. Shooting will go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Nice shot by Portis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Porzingis. And so it's Milwaukee. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
The Bucks